So well, we know that Goa is well known for music, artists. You'll find artists in every second house, and luckily I am here with a very brand new star, upcoming star, who is releasing her debut album. You can say I have with me Sama. Hi, Sama.
Hello.
Sama
Hi.
Sardesai.
Yes.
Okay. So, friends, to precisely tell you about this thing is that you can see how tiny she is, how small she is, and having her own song at this age actually is brilliance. So, welcome, Sama.
Thank
I just want to know for the first thing now, are you schooling?
Yes, I'm in the 11th.
Okay. So, she's in 11th and she has begun with her career as of now. So, now when we are here for this launch ceremony, so what is it all about, first of all?
So, well, I've written a song and it has been a labor of love. It has taken 134 days for me to, put it all together. It is an original composition. The lyrics are mine, the tune is mine, and with the support of the most talented musicians, we've been able to put together a wonderful song. And we're here to celebrate that. We're here to celebrate the hard work and the efforts that have gone behind.
Okay, so the story, all about the story about this song. Is it a love song? It's a family song? It's something to do with your friends?
Unfortunately, I've never fallen in love, so I can't write love songs and I can't write breakup songs. This song is a love letter to my home. So the name of the song is Homesick in Heaven, and it talks about the idea that you could be in the most perfect paradise. You could have the most beautiful place to live in. You could have the best food and you could have the best music, but it doesn't beat home, because the very essence of home are the flaws, is the dirty wall or the scratch on your wallpaper, or the way your dog barks at every doorbell, and the way your mom tries to make you brownies but then they get burnt. That is what makes home home. And this song brings out that message that home is beyond the walls. It's the little things that you don't notice.
So you know what? When I heard about this song, what it says, the name of the song is
Homesick in Heaven.
Homesick in Heaven. So I thought about Eric Clapton. You know Eric Clapton. So he wrote this Tears in Heaven.
Oh, right.
So I thought it was something to do with like that. I mean, it is also a relationship between a father and a son.
Right.
So is it something to do with your family and you? Something like
Yes,
that?
so well, since it's a love letter to home, it is in its very true form a love letter to my family and a love letter to the people that I love. But heaven in this song is just a metaphor. It is used to draw contrast between flawed and flawless, and how even the flawless without the people you love is meaningless. So
Correct.
that is the very essence of the song. And I would like to say that I've never been a singer. I've never been the girl to get selected at school programs, and I still don't think that I would, be the first girl that people think of when they think singer. But I know that singing is something that I love. Making music, making art, writing out things that someone can relate to, contributing to the world of music is something that I've always wanted to do. And very honestly, I didn't think that was in my near future. I didn't think that until 20 I would even be able to sing. Because for me it was like, if I have to be a singer and make music, I have to learn music, then I
Very
have to
correct.
learn to play the guitar.
That's what I would
learn
like to
play
ask
the
you. But do
keyboard.
you have any professional?
Not really.
teaching?
I've learned how to
Only.
play the guitar very recently.
Oh.
I mean, until few months ago I couldn't even strum my guitar. But it's because I love it. It's that this journey doesn't feel overwhelming, it just feels exciting.
So before I ask you, how did you go for it? I would ask you, what would you tell these kids out there, your friends or some other upcoming artists who have the dream and can't go ahead?
First of all, I want to say that embarrassment and fearing embarrassment isn't going to get you anywhere. I feel like a lot of times I've just taken myself back from opportunities because I thought I'd make a fool of myself. But recently I've just said, screw it, let's make a fool of myself. You never know, I might not make a fool of myself. And that's what happened with the song. So it was an assignment given by my teacher, and we didn't actually have to write a song, we just had to make music. And I said, let's write a song. And I started writing a song, and the day I had to submit the project, I was very nervous because, you know, it was going to be played in a class full of 28 girls and 2 boys, and, you know, what if they don't like my song? But I did it anyway, and look where we are today. You know, they love the song, and I love the song, and I'm so proud of myself because I was able to do something I never thought I could be able to. And I think that's what I'm going to say is that sometimes you feel lost, sometimes you feel like your dreams are so far away because we tell ourselves that there is only one path to it. Because so I told myself, if I wanted to be a singer, I have to learn this, I have to learn that, then I have to learn how to compose, then I have to get good at singing. But I haven't done any of that. I painted my own painting, you know. And
So what does it take
This
to
magic.
be yourself?
what does it take to be yourself? I think it is something from within. You know, when you stop craving for external validation and you find pride in who you are, that is enough to get you to limits, like, you know, heights.
And now, whom do you want this song to be dedicated?
This song is dedicated to everyone and everything that I love. Every single lyric in that song has significance to what home means to me. Like, for example, there is a line about, I don't want the pink tulips or any other flower. Pink tulips is something that I've always loved. You know, I keep telling my parents that I want tulips for my birthday, I want tulips for my birthday, and like, so it is relatable to me, but also it's written in such a way that everyone can resonate with it. And my mom cannot make brownies. she burns them, but you know, it's the effort that counts. I told her one day that I was craving brownies, and she baked them for me. And although they were a little burnt, you know, those brownies, she made them. The fact that she made them is what made them so special. And that's why there's another line called I get the best delicacies, I'd rather eat your burnt brownies. So, you know, in comparison to everything that's flawed, if it is loved, then, you know, even the flawless can't beat it.
So this is your story basically.
Yes, absolutely.
Whom do you like look upon as a singer? Who's your icon?
Well, honestly, there's so much inspiration to take from everywhere. You know, even from big artists like Taylor Swift to the friends in my class who have the voices of angels, and my own father, he's such a good singer. I think I've just been surrounded by music my whole entire life, and I can't pinpoint inspiration to one person or one thing.
So which is the nearest future in music?
Sorry?
For you, what is the nearest future for you in music?
My future in music, honestly, I'm not looking at the future so early. I just know that right now I like doing this and I'm going to do it. I'm ambitious. I know that one day I want to be big, but I don't want to set time limits to my dreams,
Very
and
correct.
I don't want to materialize them. I just want to keep doing what I love.
So what is music for you? Finally.
Music is so much. I think for many people it's a stress relieving mechanism. For some it is to uplift a good day. For some it is to comfort them on a bad day. And for me, I think music is everything. There's music in poetry, and music go hand in hand, you know, and I love music that is poetry. And I think you see music everywhere, in the way that, you know, someone taps on the table, or the way someone sings a song in the washroom. Everything is music, and music is just so special. I can't really put it into a definition, you know. I've been surrounded by music my whole life, and I'm so grateful for it. I've been a dancer since a very young age, and so yeah, I think music is in my heartbeat too.
So will it be only classic, only Western, or also classical sometimes?
Of course, also classical and Indian, Bollywood. I love screaming my heart out to all songs, and
Okay.
yeah, so there's music for different days.
So if else than this, your song, which song you would like to sing for me now?
Right now,
Yeah. Just a line.
of my song,
No, any other?
any other, not that I can think of. Today, I'm just going to be absorbed in my own song.
Perfect. So go on. Go on.
So you find me 24/7, homesick in heaven. You find me 24/7, homesick in heaven.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure
See you
meeting you
soon.
too. Yes.
See you soon on big screen.
Yes.
Big space.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And in real life.
Yes.